In this video, what we are going to do is we are going to see something in Excel, and then we are going to move to the solution because it will be better if I show you how we can do all the solutions in Excel, and then I will move on to the SQL part so that you can better understand of what we are doing, right? So let's first see what was our first question. Our first question was select all the customers who are female and 43 years old. So what I'm going to do is first I will click on this A1 cell, and then what I'm going to do is I will do Control Shift L. Okay, so if I do that, it will give me this drop down in Excel, and then what it is saying is all the customers who are female. So first I will go to the gender, customer gender. So this is our customer gender, and from here I'm going to select all the females. Okay, so these are all our female customers. Now there is another condition, that is the customer should be 43 years old as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will go to the customer age now, and this time I will take the age 43 and I will click OK. So these three are the customers that are female and the customer age is 43. Okay, now I'm going to do this in SQL, the same thing in SQL. So let's move on to SQL, and here what I'm going to write is select all from the sales data. Select all from the sales data where the customer gender, let me try to type it properly, or let me just copy paste it from here. So I will take the customer gender over here where the customer gender is equal to female. So I will just write F over here. Let me see, F in capital, and the customer age. So I will copy paste this name as well in here. Customer age should be equal to 43. Now I will try to run this. So if I run this, there should be a, I don't see the output here. Okay, so it has given one error. Select count. Oh, okay. I think here we have all these things. So I will just try to uh I will just run this one, and then let's see. So you see all these three customers are selected, and here also we have seen in Excel we have the same number, right? So this is how we can first try to make the solution easier in Excel, and then we can try to do it in SQL. Okay, now let's move on to the second solution, that is select the customers who are single and working professional, right? So now customers who are single, that means we will have to check the marital status, right? So marital status S means single. Okay, so let's try to go to our Excel. I will first make the column names a little bit bigger so that I can see all the column names properly, right? So first is I will have to go to the marital status single, and then I will have to take the working professional. So let's do that. I will do again Control Shift L so that I have this drop down, and first I'm going to choose the marital status, which is customer single. Okay, and then what it is saying is it should be, the customer should be a working professional. So where can I get the working professional? We will have it in the customer occupation, right? So if I click on this occupation, you see we have the professional. Now I will just select this one and click OK. So these are all our customers who are working professional and they are single as well, right? So we have again two conditions. So let's try to do it in SQL. So I will just copy paste this one. I don't want to write all those things again. And then here this time I'm going to take the occupation, that should be the professional. So I will take customer occupation, and from here I will take the professional also, so that I don't have to write everything. And then we will have to take the single as well, right? So single I'm going to get in the marital status. I will put it over here, and the marital status should be single, which is S. I will just make S over here. S, I should put it in caps, and then X. Okay. And now I'm going to run this. Okay. So you see, these are all our customers who are single and a working professional, right? So you see, this is how we can do it. And let's go move on to the third one, which is select all the customers who are not married and a manager. Okay, so let's try to do it. Who are not married, that means the customer status should not be M. So I will just remove the M from here first. So these are all our single. Not married means they should be single. And what it is saying, it should be the customer should be a manager as well. So I will check in the occupation. You see, management is there. So I will just choose this one. So these are all our customers who are not married and they are in management. They're into management. Okay. So let's try to now do it in SQL. Select, or let's try to take it from here only. I don't want to write each and everything. So select all from sales data, where first I need to take the first I will need to take the marital status. So where customer marital status should, what it is saying, should not be married. That means it should, where not customer status is M, right? So I will need to put M over here. And then it is also saying the customer should be a manager. That means customer occupation should be management. I will just write management over here and then let's run it. So you see, all the customers here are single and they are into management. So these are all the customers who are not married and but they are into management, right? Now let's try to move on to the next one. Select all the customers who are managers and clerical. Okay, this is really interesting. Let's go into Excel and let's try to do it. Who are managers? So I will go to occupation. Who are manager and clerical as well, right? So these two I need to select and then okay. So these are all our customers who are clerical as well as they are into management. Okay, so let's try to do it. I will write select all from sales data, right? Where the customer occupation of it, customer occupation should be either equal to management or customer occupation should be equal to clerical, right? Now let's try to run this one. So you see, these are all the customers who are either into clerical or into management. So I have put the question in bit of, in a confusing way. I have used and here so that I mean you don't just get to use the and or not like that. Okay. So what I have done is I have said select all the customers who are managers and clerical, but it is not possible, right? A manager cannot be a clerical. So what you will have to think of is, how am I asking the question, right? So a customer cannot be at the same time a manager and a clerical, so that's why we need to use or here. So the customer either should be into management or be a clerical, right? So this is how we need to think about it. Now let's move on to the next one. We have the professionals buying bike racks. Okay, so professionals, let's try to do it in Excel first. I will choose from here the professionals and who are buying bike racks. Now where do we have the bike racks? Let's try to see in the subcategory, maybe. Yeah, in the subcategory. So here, so we have all the professionals who are buying bike racks, right? So let's now try to do it in SQL. So what I'm going to do is select, let's copy this again. Select all from sales data, where the first of all it should be the customer occupation, that should be professional, uh, and also the product subcategory that they are buying should be bike racks. Let's paste it and then let's run it. So these are all the, oh, okay, some skilled profession. Oh, okay, I'm using or. So you see here, I cannot use or, right? Because I'm saying the customer should be professional and they are buying bike rack. So I cannot use or. So both of these conditions should be met at once, right? So right now this is wrong because wherever SQL is finding a professional, it is giving that, and wherever it is finding a bike racks, it is giving that, right? So you see here it is hydration packs, but we have said that it should be bike racks, right? But here if you see, it's a professional. So wherever SQL is finding that, okay, this column has professional, it is taking that column. Okay, it is not even considering this column. Okay, and wherever it is getting bike racks, it is not considering this column. You see here it is bike racks, but here it is not considering as professional because we are saying or. So what we will need to do is we will need to say and, because I want both of these conditions to be true at the same time. Now let's see. So now if you see, this is professional and this is bike racks, and if you go down, if you keep going down, this should not change, right? So this is a bit confusing at the beginning, but you will get it, right? So whenever we want both conditions to be true at the same time, then we will use and whenever we want the conditions not to be true at the same time, but they can be true individually, then we can use or function. Okay. Now this is also interesting. Customers who are older than 45. So in this one, what we are going to do is select all again from customers. From sales data, where the this time I will have to get the customer age, right? So I will copy the name from here. So if you just right click, you can copy it from here as well. Okay, so I will copy the field name, I will put it over here. Consumer age, what am I saying? It should be older than 45, right? That means greater than 45. So I will just hit the greater than, and then I will take the 45, and then I will run it. So you see all the numbers that you will see over here, they are greater than 45. Now let's say if I want to get all the customers who are older than 69, let's say. So I will take 69 here and then I will hit enter. So you see now all the numbers over here are greater than, or all these customers are older than the age 69. So that's it about the solution.